patch notes. Desi 2 update 8.1.5. Activity seasonal Revenant Act 2 is now available. Added 50 seasonal pass levels and the rewards. Added new artifact perks. Added new tonics. Added new fieldwork missions. New activities, Tomb of Elders and Gauntlet of Elders. Okay, that was going to be Contest of Elders. New weapons available. Noxious Vetiver. This is your Arc Precision Submachine Gun. Scavenger's Fate, the Precision Void Shotgun. And Grid Skipper, the Void Rapid Fire Pulse Rifle. Fixed an issue where certain projectiles could collide and detonate with the Ether Siphon Orbs. Fixed an issue where Ether Siphon would remove magazine overflow. All right, so Onslaught Salvation. Fixed an issue where ability spamming while Ether Overload is active could crash the activity. Fixed an issue where in Widow's Court a turret could spawn inside the ADU and damage it infinitely. Fixed an issue where immune enemies with a Bane could not be defeated. Fixed an issue... Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. When the immune enemies with a Bane cannot be defeated. Fixed an issue where picking a canning relic could trigger an activity error code. Fix an issue where rocket assisted items cannot break scorn cages. Reduce the number of Cabal shooting blind rockets on the boss arena. Fix an issue where the Storm's Edge Hunter Super would not properly teleport the user inside of the boss arena. Fix an issue where players could not commend each other when completing 50 waves. A lot of issues, yeah. Echoes. Fix an issue where Enigma Protocol had a higher than intended activity target power. It's returned to its original value of 2005. Fix an issue where some players cannot access the main quest line. Now, Expansions, the final shape, fixed a rare issue where players could not grab the Hunter's Journal. All right, Crucible, Journal, fix an issue where the heavy ammo crate on deck list was spawning at inconsistent locations in a variety of modes. Reduce the size of visibility distance of special ammo brick icons in the Crucible. Wow. All right. Private matches, fix an issue where enabling infinite special ammo would grant players an overshield. Okay. Iron Banner, new armor set, Iron Intense. That's going to be launching next week. New weapons, Tenacious Mastery, Element Stasis, Rocket Assisted Sidearm is the archetype. Reprise weapon, Archon's Thunder, Element Stasis, archetype, High Impact Frame. Now, Vanguard Ops Strikes, fix an issue where sometimes players could not regenerate health. Fix an issue where champions would appear on the regular version of Heist Battlegrounds Europa. Now, Grandmaster Nightfall's catch-up node with all seasonal Nightfalls is now available. That means you can get Conqueror today. Dungeons and Raids, Vesper's Host, General, fix an issue where the first secret chest would only reward the player opening it for the first time. Fix an issue where players could not open the second secret chest, preventing them from completing step 7 of the Rogue Network quest. Fix an issue where players could not respawn after joining the fire team. Fix an issue where players could duplicate nuclear cores. Okay. All right. We'll have to see if that actually is fixed. Didn't they say they fixed it before on the duplication and we were still able to do it? Fix an issue where Grand Overture could gain rocket stacks by shooting immune panels. What? Second encounter, fix an issue where the boss wouldn't reform, allowing for an unlimited damage phase. Third encounter, fix an issue preventing the encounter from starting. Added some extra cover to the Red Room. Fix an issue where the combatant carrying augments could not appear. Fix an issue where Rally Barricade could nullify the radiation debuff. God damn. Garden of Salvation, fix an issue preventing completion of the Voltaic Tethered Triumph by allowing players to trigger the encounter by shooting the boss instead of the Minotaur. Now, Exotic Missions, fix an issue where the standard difficulty for Zero Hour and Whisper was higher than intended. Oh, interesting. Time Reflection, fix an issue where Cade's Fate could not be completed. Now, gameplay investment, Exotic Armor Pieces, Hunter Raid and Flux. This got a buff, increased bonus super damage perk stack from 14 to 20%. This actually maxes out at 70% damage increase, up for 50%. Now, Nokia Radar changed the activation requirements of its perk. Now requires the wearer to damage a player to mark them as a target. Target is marked for 3 seconds instead of 7. Now, Titan Point Contact Cannon Brace. Amplified Lightning Bolts now do 100% increased damage over base, up from 50%. Lightning Strike Final Blows now also refund melee energy. Reduced Thunderclap refund by 10% to compensate for increased energy gains on average. I'm interested about this, guys. We'll be looking at it. We've got pre and post testing. Now, Warlock Ballador's Wrathweavers increased bonus shatter damage from 100% to 150%. Increased shatter damage now shows as a yellow number to aid the visibility of the perk. Fix an issue where enemies were inconsistently getting the boosted shatter damage at higher frame rates. I wonder what the overlap is with other stasis stuff, right? I know this is under Ballador's right here, but I'm curious. All right, Armor Ornaments, fix an issue where the grip EE5 ornament textures and geometry. Oh, there were some issues with it. Okay. Now, weapons, weapon archetypes, bow precisions, increased body shot damage by 10%. Hand cannons aggressive, increased damage by 3%. This is huge, guys. This allows hand cannons 120s to get the kill and 2 crits, 1 body. Igneous Hammer, though, they did reduce the stats by 3 to stability handling and aim assist. Adaptives, Better Devils, they increased the stats just slightly. Stability handling and aim assist by 3. Heavy Burst Eververse fixed an issue where Headseeker was not appropriately increasing critical hit damage after dealing body shot damage. So that would be on the new Trials hand cannon there. That's your 2-round burst hand cannon. Now, machine guns change the scaler that determines how much ammo you pick up from the crate. Essentially here, guys, the bigger your mag size, the more heavy ammo you get from a heavy ammo crate. What Bungie's really trying to get us to do is move into other archetypes outside of just adaptives, right? They want us to use rapids, but I don't think I'm going to use this still. We'll see. We'll see. This is the big bump. I will say this is a big bump. And here's the thing. When you're getting that PvP roll on your machine gun, you may lean into a backup mag, extended mag, things like that, so that you can get into, you know, maybe this 28 to 44 round threshold. Now, breach grenade launchers, micro missile, increase the velocity players can generate with the rocket jumping blast. We've got the footage on that. We'll test it in the post. Exotic weapons, Celeste fixed an issue where Celeste was doing less damage than intended PvP. That one's really interesting. I'm curious to know if Celeste is going to be meta now. They also increased Celestial detonation damage by 20% in PvE. You know, I don't know if this is like teeing up for like fusion rifle artifact mods for like Act 3, but it's interesting we're getting that. Ariana's Vow fixed an issue where Ariana's Vow is dealing reduced critical damage in PvP. Thorn increased base stability by 5. Lumina increased base stability by 5. That should be good. Grand Overture fixed an issue that allow missiles to be loaded by shooting immune targets. So that's across the board. That's not just Vesper. No. That's like one of the main things that make Grand Overture so good. So all immune targets. Son of a bitch, dude. Tessellation fixed an issue where Tessellation lost all ammo and could not be fired or reloaded if an artifact mod, armor mod, or subclass change was made with property irreducible active. Players can now reload Tessellation with property irreducible as active. Doing so removes property irreducible, similar to Izanagi's burden. Now, weapon perks, high ground. Dealing damage to a player with a primary weapon now only grants a single stack of the damage buff. Dealing damage with a special or against combatants continues to grant the maximum stacks. Fix a bug that allows some archetypes to activate the perk when damaging targets while airborne. Explosive payload. This has a reduction, reduced splash damage against players on legendary hand cannons by 7%. We'll have to look at that, guys. That's a outright damage nerf. Withering Gaze fixed an issue where the weakened debuff could be applied to allies. Oh, wow. That's kind of funny. Now, weapon fixes fix an issue where the Arcane Embrace could be obtained with Trench Burrow. This perk was unintended in instances of it, or Enhanced Trench Burrow will be replaced with Swashbuckler or Enhanced Swashbuckler. All right, Trench Burrow is gone, guys. Fix an issue where the Ether Siphon traits would reset overflown magazines. Fix an issue where the sound effect for some hand cannons have been changed to the default hand cannon sound effect. Now, abilities general fix an issue where ignitions were incorrectly scaling damage against all bosses instead of Ranix Unified, resulting in lower than expected damage. And by lower, I mean it's like nothing. Like you were doing 1/10 of the damage you were supposed to be doing, maybe even less than that. Prismatic Hunter, Warlock, and Titan increased ability cooldown in the Crucible by 15%. Hunter, Storm's Edge reduced height damage impulse from 5 meters to 3.75 meters, so you should be able to jump over it. They also reduced the damage resistance from 53 to 45%, both on cast and during the spin attack. They moved its tier of its cooldown from tier 3 to tier 1, meaning it is the highest cooldown amongst the other supers, right? So what's that, 9 minutes 16 seconds? Arc Staff, Golden Gun, Spectral Blades, and Silk Strike, they increase super energy gains per damage event against PvP combatants by roughly 3 times. Increase damage against champions by 30 to 55% depending on the super. Note, this change excludes the Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun variant. By the way, this is across the board to a lot of roaming supers. That's a huge change. Combination Blow reduced bonus damage against combatants by around 17%. Oh, I don't remember that being in the 12. They put that in the 12? That came out of nowhere. Stylus Executioner fixed a bug where some projectile melee attacks activate Stylus Executioner if the attack hit in the first frame of the projectile's melee lifetime. Stylus Executioner is only meant to work with physical melee attacks. Guys, I look at Hunters. Calm down. All right, we don't know how bad it is. I'm being told this is for the weakening effect, not for Stylish to be procced, okay? We'll test it out. We'll have the pre and post. We'll take a look at it, okay? All right, Warlocks, general fix an issue where Warlocks could not blink during onslaught. Storm Trance, Daybreak, Nova Warp, and Winter's Wrath. Increased super energy gains per damage events against PvP combatants by roughly 3 times. Increased damage against champions by 30 to 55%, depending on the super. Big changes there, man. Titan, Ward of Dawn. Ward of Dawn now draws enemy fire when an ally is standing inside it. This behavior is similar to the Barricade Taunt. On cast, Ward of Dawn now knocks enemies back. Oh, wow. What? Why didn't you even say this last week? Fist of Havoc, Burning Maw, Hammer, Soul Signal, Shield, Glacial Quake, and Blade Fury. Increased super energy gains per damage event against PvP combatants by roughly 3 times. Increased damage against champions 30 to 55% depending on the super. Note this change excludes Pyro Gauntlets. Dude, so can Ward of Dawn, can I like knock enemies off the map I throw my bubble down and just push them off. Now, Knockout and Roaring Flames. Fixed an issue where Knockout and Roaring Flames were not benefiting from the Titan Unpower melee buff from 8.1.0. All right, Artifacts. Kinetic Impacts. Fixed an issue where the Column 5 Artifact mod was not working with all grenade launchers. Fixed an issue where the mod's bonus impact damage was not being scaled correctly. Fixed an issue where triggering the mod took more damage instances than intended. Dude, please tell me this mod is going to be worth being a Column 5 mod. We'll see, man. We'll see. Gameplay modifiers reduce the effectiveness of the counterfeit modifier. Spawn rate of the trick loot reduced from 25 to 10%. Reduce damage impulse size of all trick loot items by 1 meter. Update shockwave size to match the new damage radius. Reduce damage of all trick loot items. Increase animation before exploding from 2 to 3 seconds. Now, Vendors Hawthorne fixed an issue where the Ancient Gospel offer and the Garden of Salvation menu show the wrong elements. Interesting. What was this? Just solar? Okay. Triumphs fix an issue where the episodic Revenant's Triumph would not progress the active and lifetime Triumph score. Fix an issue where certain Ingrams would not advance the 10th anniversary Triumph. Disappointed. Collections fix an issue where the Plague Breaker armor sets showed an incorrect name. Fix an issue where the Jade Filament armor sets showed an incorrect name. Music is sound. Fix an issue where some sound effects would cut out or delay. UI and UX combatants fix an issue where the color of health bars for major combatants orange bars, making it difficult to distinguish them from minor combatants red bars. For the color theory fans, here you go. There's your code. All right. And that character screen fix an issue where the left and right inputs could not open the loadouts and mod customization side panels. Appearance customization fix an issue where the ornament would not show their hovering menu when inspecting them. Localization, Mexican Spanish, fixed an issue where the Feed the Void prismatic aspect incorrectly says it requires void ability instead of any ability. General, fixed an issue where the current season highlight wasn't properly displaying on the timelines or timeline. Removed an erroneous dialogue that would appear when opening the Mass Effect accessories bundle on an account based in South Korea. Correcting the message that appears with multiplayer instances of the Venus Flytrap emote. Revised Season Pass plus Ranks bundle description of highlights the Season Pass sources. All right, guys. That's your patch notes. So let's get into the game real quick because I'm pretty sure the gunsmith has our new rolls. And by new rolls, I mean some of them are actually 5 out of 5 God rolls. These are your dungeon weapons, by the way. Double Nightfall rewards. What the hell? Oh my God. And a Vanguard booster. Hot damn it. Let me see. What's the Nightfall for this week? Nightfall this week is Savannah's Throne World. Is it Lightfall? Not Lightfall. Lightblade? Also, we got the node right here. Here we go. You got Birthplace of the Vial. Oh, it's Birthplace of the Vial. Got you. Arm Seal inverts, but all the Nightfalls, all the GMs are available right now. All right, here we go. Looky there, guys. 800 silver. Got some emotes as well. Yeah, baby. Let's go. All right. Some other ornaments here. What's that for? Equip this ornament with Actium War Rig. Interesting. All right. We've got a shader. Some random chest piece here. Okay. That looks good. Oh my God. Pick this up, guys. This is a sexy ornament for Ergo. Absolutely pick this up. They're like duty. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is available. Okay. Here's your Doki Doki set. Oh my Lord. For Bright Dust and for silver. All right, so here we go. Here are the weapons right here. Oh my God, dude. Look at this rose for sale. You can pick it up. A kinetic trimmer, attrition ore multi-mock. I wouldn't get too crazy about compass rose and hothead. This is not bad right here either. Like I would take this too. I mean, a lot of people don't even have a volt shot and Indebted Kindness. Boom, free. And then look at this, guys. Bait and switch, envious arsenal, spike grenades. Take it all day long. Take it all day long. Dude, I can't believe this rose is just being handed out. Look, even if you're not a PvP player, pick this rose up. All of this is free. Hold up. All of this is free. And you can pick it up just one time and you got it. And yes, you could turn around and come over here and just like you would a weapon roll, you can enhance it. I would take like the rose and the GL for sure, guys. And look, we're going to have a guide too that's going, if anyone's doing the double loot farm this week, we'll have a guide going over the dungeon again and, you know, the encounters to farm and stuff. But this is fantastic. I'd take that all day long.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.